Hey, you guys, welcome. Okay, it's a little bit too late for that. Um, I don't know where you are, but over here right now it's just 11:11. So happy 11:11 to you. That is apparently when I came on. So I'm here to do a review. And lately here I've been talking about AI. First of all, welcome to this channel. I love I love life and I love you. And I'm very grateful that you are here. So I'm going to fix my necklaces. Lately, here, I've been doing some reviews on the different AI software that's out there, the different AI programs that are running now, that are available now, and that could actually make your lives easier. I've been using some of these programs myself. And so that is why I'm sharing them with you. So pay attention. You might find something of value. I'm sorry, I'm playing with my hair, you guys. Don't let it worry you. I just, mm. Anyway, so today I'm going to be reviewing something called AdCreative.ai. And really and truly, I'm going to be sharing my screen with you because the the way, you know what? Sometimes you run across different platforms that are really magnificent and very creative and unique. And the owners of these platforms, they articulate, the people who created these platforms, they articulate so well what it is that their AI technology is meant to do. And in this case, I did find a wonderful video, so I'm going to watch it with you. And we're going to go over the software together. This is going to be my second time actually watching this video, and this is why I want to share it with you, because I think it's going to be really useful. And besides, it'll give you an overview of the software. So let's get started. Mwah. Enjoy. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Okay, wait, no. Not like that. And I've been wanting to do this for a while, you guys. This is, when I say a while, I mean like the last couple weeks. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. I'm going to play this video. I hope you can hear everything okay.
Hello everyone, welcome to AdCreative AI. On this very unscripted video, I'm going to be pretty much showing you everything about AdCreative AI. We have a lot to talk, so let's directly dive in. The very first thing when you come to AdCreative AI, you're gonna basically land on your brands page. Brand is basically your logo, your colors, kind of your brand guideline. This is for AdCreative to understand what is your brand, what is the brand logo, colors, etc. So let's go directly create a brand. You will see that there is something called brand name. Brand name is 100% for you. This is for you to kind of differentiate between different brands you may create later on in AdCreative AI. So nobody kind of sees that except you and your admins and users that I'm going to show you a bit later. And then there is brand logo. Brand logo is basically your logo. It should be in a PNG format without any background. It's very important that your logo does not have a background. So if you have any logos like JPEG with some kind of background, that is from a couple of years ago that you don't have the PNG version, you can use tools like Remove BG or AI background removal kind of tools to remove that background for free. You can just Google a tool like Remove BG. We have no connection with them, but I know they work. And the second one is your colors. So what we've done is that we kind of simplified in 3 different colors: main, subheating, and description. So basically, when you're creating your brand, you will need to tell us your brand colors. We kind of try to simplify it for you. So you can always click here and then change any of the colors, and it's going to also change it in the preview section to show you where that color kind of affects in the templates. Is it the background? Is it the text? And so on. And then before that, let's talk about the recommendations part. So our AI, as you know, like there is thousands of brands created on AdCreative AI. There is over 1 million ads running that we are kind of watching every single day. So we kind of know what color schemes kind of perform better on social media. So that's why you can also go ahead and actually select one of the palettes that are AI created just for you. So that's another option that may work. And lastly, there is a Chrome extension that we built. I'm not going to go through a lot about this, but basically it's a color picker Chrome extension. It's 100% free. It's kind of like our value, our free value to the world. So basically what color picker does is that there is two things that it does. The very first one is a simple color picking tool. You click on it, you go to any color on any website, it's going to give you the hex code that AdCreative AI asks from you. So you can directly go through any of your logo or any part of your website. And the second thing that we built is that color picker also checks the codes of that website, finds the most used color codes, and kind of bring you at the bottom of it that says colors on this page. So even without like checking your colors, it's going to go through the CSS file, find those colors and give it to you, and you can directly select which ones are your main colors. Anyway, let's go back to AdCreative AI. Basically, when you're selecting your colors, you can directly select it by yourself. You can use our color palette, or you can use our Chrome extension to find the perfect colors from your website or from any website that you wish. And lastly, there's another part called brand description. Brand description is something that we brought recently because we're doing a lot of text generation during your creative or text projects. That's why if you tell us more about your brand, next time when we create templates for you, those templates can actually be even more personalized for you. They may even look better, perform better, and so on. So brand description is optional for the moment, but if you just take a minute and write your brand description as clear as possible, preferably in English, it's going to definitely help you in the future. And lastly, another optional area is Facebook and Google Ads ad accounts. So as you know, AdCreative AI is not a tool like Canva. The idea is not to just generate creatives for you.
I mean, hold on. I mean, it, I have the same feeling that I had when I first started watching this video a couple weeks ago when I found it. And I just think it's amazing. I mean, he hasn't even gotten into really like the material, and yet it's very unique in that what it's able to do, even with the colors, how he mentioned, it's able to pick, they've already done the research and they already know which colors perform better, and how you're able to select that, and how knowing the brand description is important. I think this is something I've been talking about for a long time with knowing your brand. So the more information, this is what I'm finding with AI technology so far. The more information you can give the system, the more material, the more meat, okay, that you can give the system, plug into the AI system, and the stronger the better your outcome, I would say. The better your outcome. If you look at the last AI video I did, I feel like I was talking about, oh gosh, what is that? Well, I know for one, oh, what is it? Meta. There's so many. Just look at the last video. And yet, one of the things that I did was I created art, and I was using AI technology. And I was typing out a description of exactly what I wanted. Uh, so I was able to get that back. So really, you have to be very, very, you have to be intelligent, and you have to know exactly what it is that you're asking the AI technology to do. I feel like the people who are going to advance are going to be those who are able to communicate with AI. Okay. So again, the technology is only as smart. First of all, the technology is only as smart as the people that are plugging in certain information, you know. In addition to that, it's only as useful as the people who are plugging in the information. So just be mindful of that. This is why knowing your brand archetype is important. Anyway, let me continue. I know I went on a rant. Yes.
But generate creatives that sell. So conversion focused, data backed ad creatives. To be able to do that, we already in the market, we check millions of ad accounts and millions of ads to understand what are the patterns between best performing creatives. So that's something that AdCreative AI already does to train our machine learning model. But basically, if you connect your Facebook ad account and Google ad account, what we can do is that we can prioritize your own data so that when you generate creatives, your data has a higher priority, which means you have even more personalized creatives and texts. So that's very important. You can just click on those buttons and connect your ad accounts. And we have a very good partnership with Google. If you click on Google ad account section, you will see another button that says create an ad account. And if you create an ad account using that button, you're going to have $500 free ad credits from Google as soon as you spend $500. So it's kind of spend and match kind of thing. So as soon as you spend $500, Google gives you another $500. So in total, if you spend 1,000, but from your pocket, you only spend 500 of it. So that's the brand part. I already created a brand. So as you can see, I am testing with a lot of brands. We do sometimes pitches. So we basically show our product to some big brands. But on this video, I didn't want to show any other brand. I wanted to create ad creatives and texts for AdCreative itself. So I am a marketeer and I'm going to be using AdCreative AI to advertise, to generate creatives and texts for AdCreative AI. So let's go ahead. Since our brand is already created, what we're going to do is that we arrive, as soon as the brand is created, we arrive at this place called creative format. So creative format is the first step of a project creation. And you see different sizes. You see post size, landscape, story, vertical, and pin size. They may feel very specific to you. And you may have this question, why Tufan, why like this 5 at first? Well, because this 5 covers 100% of all the social media ad creatives, which basically means that by having 5 of these things, you can create ads for any social media.
Wait, but the fact that he has a marketing background and and this software, I mean, it's just, he created this. Like, if you now, I could be wrong, however I think I'm right, okay, for him to come from a marketing background and then turn around and create this type of software is just phenomenal. I see it leading the way, and he hasn't even really gotten into it once again, but I'm ahead of you guys because I've already seen this. Let me let it play, because does anybody else get excited when it comes to this type of information? I know I do.
Platform. So post size is amazing for Facebook, landscape is amazing for LinkedIn, story and Snapchat, etc. Vertical is absolutely beautiful on applications like Instagram because it covers more space on the feed. So when somebody scrolls down, instead of a square, it's a bit longer. So there's more space. So you get more attention, more click-through rate, more conversions, and so on. And then pin size, it's for Pinterest, pretty much. So let's go ahead and continue. But before we continue, we brought this picture that is just amazing. If you're not sure, if you're a bit like, yeah, but I'm gonna like advertise on Instagram, but I'm using story placement, what would be the best creative for me? No problem at all. There is this new pop-up that we brought, and we are keeping this extremely updated. So if a platform changes their best practices, if Instagram says that square doesn't perform the best, even on the feed, they're going to use whatever X size, Pinterest size, whatever they want to do. We are going to be updating this pretty much the same day. So we are one of the best ones to know, since we are partners with these platforms. And if we are the best ones, we want you to be one of the best ones to know this, so you can get the best results from those platforms. So let's go and experiment together. Let's say that I want to advertise on Facebook. It automatically asks me specifically what placement you'll be selecting, auto, feed, and story. Let's say that in this case, I'm going to select story. Is your website mobile friendly? I'm going to say yes. If it's a no, definitely work on your website to make it more mobile friendly. And as you can see, it already recommends me the story size, and it even explains me, if you're going for story placement, story absolutely is the best choice you have. It will capture 100% of their screen between stories, which means very good click-through rate. So not only it kind of recommends you one, and you can directly use this size, click on it, and it's going to select that one, but it also explains you, so you can actually learn why story size specifically. Anyway, let's go. Let's dive in right away. The post size. We brought 2 new things that's called project description and target audience. Project description and target audience basically is the information you're going to give us about this project, so we can actually generate even the texts for you and bring even more personalized drafts. So
I
let's go,
mean,
since we are advertising at Creative AI here. At Creative AI is a
again, you heard him say target audience. That means you need to know who your target audience is. Now, how long have I been preaching this? Oh, yes, exactly. The technology is only, it's only as good as the individuals that's actually plugging in the information. Hmm.
SaaS platform that allows businesses to generate conversion or generate creatives that sell. That's just clean. And let's say that for target audience should be marketing agencies on this one. Let's go to the next step. As you can see, now is the second step. There's content part and there's a preview part. So if you're happy,
Now, obviously, the more specific you get, the more information the AI is going to be able to pull from. Okay.
if you want to do your own copywriting, that's beautiful, no problem. You can just go and be like at Creative AI, big discounts. You can basically do your own copywriting. But if you're someone like me, um, if you're someone like me, English is not your mother tongue, and on top of that, you just want to like move fast. What you can do is that you can just use this button. Right now, the output language is English, Spanish, or French, but 5, 6 other is coming on the way. At the end, we're going to cover more than 20 languages. But let's just click on English. So the button says loading. So the previous information you gave us about your project and your target audience is used to generate headlines and text and punchlines for your creative. As you can see, it's done. The very first part, you can see it's a bit cut. What we can do is that we can click on the drop down and select one of them and basically edit. I think I'm going to use, I kind of like this one. And it says that you can see -19, so I need to make this 19 shorter. And I think I'm just going to delete the best, the first part, and I'm going to say future of creative ads. And on the second one, let's select another one and work on it. More sales with less efforts. That's amazing. Less efforts. Give creative juices flowing with it. Creative AI. That's just super good. But let's see if there's any other thing. The best way to market your products. The best way to get your products noticed. That's just amazing. And this is the call to action part. Call to action, you can go and select something and edit it. But I usually like my final action to be call to action, because then usually it performs better. Just from the call to action, people understand what this is about and what they're going to do if they end up in that tool. So for example, in this one, I would say generate creatives. That's just very clean. If I want, I can also change the icon to anything I want. There's hundreds of icons there, but in this case, I'm not going to do it because I want to show you the product ASAP. Now, the last part is the image. Image wise, I can go and upload something from my computer. But we have something called image search engine. An image search engine is basically bringing several free, royalty-free stock images all together, the best of them, such as Pexels, Unsplash, etc. And basically, there's over 15 million royalty-free stock images within AdCreative AI, including every package. So basically, what you can do is that you can search for, let's say, ads, and in this case, it's going to be about ads. And as you can see, there is hundreds of creatives that you can go ahead and directly start using it. What I want to do is, I think I want to use something like, I have no idea what that.
Again, what he's doing is populating the system, okay, so that AI can spit out what it's going to spit out. This is very important.
Is, but I'm going to use it just for the sake of this test. And as you can see, I selected it. Cropping tool came because our product performs much better when you give a square image. If you don't give a square image, it's going to ask you to crop it. And when that part is done, what you can do is that you can just name your project for later. You can even rename your projects later on. So the naming doesn't matter that much. And then our platform is going to gather all that data, communicate with our backend machine learning model, generate those creatives instantly, and come back to us with all those beautiful results.
Wow.
So as you can see, there is hundreds of creatives here. And as you can see, like the numbers are starting from 99, 98, 90.
So basically, after he put in this particular information that he put in the system, in this example, AI was able to generate posts. And these posts would take somebody forever and a day sometimes to create. And yet AI is able to just kind of do it right away. And I understand how a lot of people are fearful of the technology because they're like, well, what? What about me? I understand that 1000%. And yet, what you can do is you can learn how to use this technology, learn how to incorporate it within your business, learn how to incorporate it within your work, to make your lives easier. And you can actually use this technology and make money with it, especially, let's say if you were a marketer, for example, or let's say if you did, I don't know, whatever. You can just get creative with it. In this case, it's appeals to people who are in the, creating your business. And in this particular example, like let's just say you wanted to generate a bunch of Instagram posts and you were running out of ideas. Now you can use AI technology to help you generate many. Okay.
97. You may ask, like, but Tufan, what is that numbers and why the 99 is on top? If you click on it, it's going to say that based on your data, we believe this template can bring you the best results.
And that's
make sure
important.
that your color looks good on the template, edit if needed. So basically, this is our machine learning model scoring the creatives for you.
You guys, how about I'm making all of these faces because I'm rubbing my feet and I just have this sore spot on the ball of my foot, like when you do releve and then shout out to my dancers. It's just a muscle pain. It'll go away. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
Telling you that most probably we predict that this creative is going to perform better compared to the second one or the third one and so on. That's an amazing feature, which means that you don't have to really go and test hundreds of creatives which would be very expensive and fund needed kind of experiment. That's why what you can do is that you can kind of go and select the top 10, which is amazing for dynamic creative ads or Google Performance Max, where you can test
saving you time and money. Okay, continue.
10 to 15 creatives, up to 10 to 15 creatives. Anyway, to come back, let's say that you really like the first one. What you can do is that you can click on the download button, and that's going to download the creative right away. And if you click on it, you're going to see that that creative is perfect. That's pixel perfect. This is just an amazing creative generated just for you, following your colors, following your takes. And most probably, I'm very confident that if I get this creative live on AdCreative AI right now, I would most probably be getting a very good click-through rate.
Mm-hmm.
So to come back to the platform, as you can see, that's kind of one of the biggest values of AdCreative AI. It gives you beautiful and conversion-focused ad creatives. So there is a reason for every single decision taken on this
which means that you're not playing a guessing game with your marketing or with your business. You know what works, what is appealing, what gets the clicks, what converts lookers into buyers. All right now.
Specific template. That's the fact that the button is on the left, your logo is on the right, the font, every single detail in there is data backed. Which basically means that our machine learning model learns, and every time it learns, it brings that better and better results. If the market changes, if there's any mobile phone that is like used left hand, whatever, so if the market changes for some reason, it's going to learn from that, and in a couple of days or a couple of weeks, it's going to bring even more personalized results to you.
The machine learns. Now I understand. Fascinating. It's fascinating.
That's why AdCreative AI is like having a graphic designer that 7/24 awake, working, can generate hundreds of creatives per minute, and who is connected to and who is watching millions of ad accounts at the same time to really learn every single day. So that's kind of unrealistic, but it is real if you become a member of AdCreative AI. So let's go, because there's many more features. Let's say that, Tufan, I made a mistake. Do I really need to go back and change those all aspects? Not really. If you made a mistake, or if you like just this creative, but so you just want to fix this creative, you can click on the edit. You can pretty much change any text, image, etc. on this specific creative. But if you say that I made a mistake, I want to re-render everything, I want to use another background, no problem. You can actually click on edit all at once, and you can pretty much re-render the whole project from A to Z. And the last feature, which is one of my favorite features, because if you guys know me a bit, you know that I'm in love with Google Ads, and especially their latest Google Performance Max. Performance Max is a beautiful new ad type that we're gonna talk more about on Ad You Need Another product we have. We're gonna dive deep into that product, even with Google experts. But just for you to know, Google Performance Max is a new kind of ad type that gathers a lot of headlines and descriptions from you, and in the meantime 15 creatives, and then they use all those creatives, create different variations, use their audience signals to bring you amazing results. It's kind of like Facebook auto placement with dynamic creative ads, but as you know, Google has amazing audience signals, so they kind of like pinpoint your target audience. That's why, so I like that ad type. And what I don't like about that ad type is that you need 15 creatives for every single campaign you're building.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have 10 products, that basically means that to get the best results, you will need 150 ad creatives. And that's just a huge amount, even if you have a graphic designer. And if you don't have a graphic designer, if you're going to do it on Canva, that's just like mind-blowing amount of time. You're going to spend days and days and days just doing some stuff on Canva, which even if it is beautiful at the end, it is not data backed, so they are not optimized for conversions. That's why Creative AI is there for you. So let's say that Tufan, I really love this creative and I want to use it for Performance Max. I want to get the other sizes of it. Or I want to use it for dynamic creatives ads on Facebook. So I know the story version, landscape version, and other versions of it as well. So I can be very placement specific on my ads. No problem. There is this button that says render this image in other sizes. You just click there. And as you can see at Creative AI, went to our backend, used that template, that input, generated all of the different sizes, brought them back to you. So you can actually download the same creative, same one, in story format, vertical, landscape, pin size, or you can download it all at once.
So far, this type of software, if you're a marketer, if you're a graphic designer, if you're a content creator, if you're an artist, I mean, if you're a business owner, you know, especially just starting out, you might not have the team. You might not have your team yet, you know. And even if, let's say you do have your team, but you've run out of ideas. And again, this being database, you know, data backed is huge. That means the hard work has already been done. Isn't that great?
So that's just a beautiful feature. I use it a lot, so I can download it all, and I can go select this creative, and I can download another 5. I can go download this one, etc. And if I do this thing, I'm going to be in 2 to 3 minutes. I'm going to be able to create beautiful Performance Max campaigns or Facebook dynamic creative ads. So last thing to mention is generate other sizes. So if you want the same design and everything, but on landscape, so that maybe you're going to do the same campaign in LinkedIn or Quora or whatever where you need the landscape, you can just regenerate the whole project into landscape format. And as you can see, all the creatives with the same inputs, they are now turned into a landscape format. So that was the creative projects part. Now let's go to the,
because that can easily be like a PowerPoint slide. Okay, continue.
text projects, which says new next week because it's a very new feature.
This is the part right here I like. Go ahead.
As you can see, I'm doing quite a bit of testing. So let's go to the text projects. On the text project, it's kind of like creative projects, but instead of generating creatives, we're generating texts. Because why? When you're creating an ad, the creative is not only the banner or the image part of it. The creative part is what the user sees. And your target audience sees an image, and on top of an image, usually a primary text or a headline or a description, depending on the platform you're advertising on. So let's go and let's directly start generating some sales focus ad text. So we said that we are going to focus on AdCreative AI, product name. Output language, I want it in English. Text size, I'm going to need an ad copy instead of headlines this time. And I'm doing it for Facebook, so platform, which platform I'm going to advertise on. And we can say that AdCreative AI is a SaaS platform that allows businesses to generate creatives that sell. And target audience again could be marketing agencies. And inputs are done. I can name my project, and on the next step, we are going to be using OpenAI and our own kind of optimizations that we've done on it. And it's going to generate texts that are perfect for Facebook, perfect for.
So let's say if you had plugged in something like my target audience are women ages 25 to 85 or 25 to 75, whatever it is, who make between 80 and 150 grand a month. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So the more you give, the more you'll get back. Continue.
For ads and perfect for bringing new conversions. So it could be marketing agencies, and inputs are done. I can name my project, and on the next step, we are going to be using OpenAI and our own kind of optimizations that we've done on it. And it's going to generate texts that are perfect for Facebook, perfect for ads, and perfect for bringing new conversions. So let's go read one of them. AdCreative AI is the perfect tool for marketing agencies who want to create high quality, sellable creatives. With our easy to use platform, you can quickly and easily generate stunning visuals that grab attention and get results. Wow. So that's not a stage response. Literally, that is definitely an unscripted video. So I'm basically going and showing it creative AI from my point of view. And as you can see, that text does not even need editing. I can just take that. Actually, let's do it together. I can just take that, copy it, so I can go and paste it and create my ad. Or if I want, I love it, but I just want to add my link at the end, I could just go here. I could just write it creative AI. So basically, when you click on edit, it's going to take the text on the right side, so you can actually make the changes. And I can just write here and say learn more at creative AI. If I'm happy with it, if I click on save, it's going to bring it to the left side, and on the right side I can also say copy and use it on any other platform. And if I made a mistake, I want to change my inputs. Instead of marketing agencies, I want to see small businesses or advertisers or freelancers, whatever. I can do those changes in the editing modal as well. So that's about create text projects. The best part of,
as you can see, it gave him several options.
About text projects that no matter what package you have, it's 100% free. So that's kind of the value we're trying to build. We want you to get the best results possible from your ads. And to be very transparent with you, text projects is not very server heavy for us. So it doesn't cost much money for us. And if it doesn't cost much money for us, we want to offer that to you for free. So you can basically get the best results from your ads. Because banners are going to do most of the work, but your storytelling, your text, your primary text, descriptions and headlines are still extremely important on your ads. That's why we are offering that for free. So
wait, the fact that you don't have to edit it is what I'm saying. Like, what? I just can't. I just can't. This is why I'm showing you guys this AI software, because I do think it's amazing. AdCreative.ai. I'm going to leave my link. I'm going to leave my link below so that you can test out this software. Okay. You can test it out.
So this video is already over 20 minutes. Let's go very fast to the creative insights. So creative insights is something that we built so that you can actually see all your best performing creatives in one place. If you're a person like me, so I'm an advertiser, last 10 years, day and night, I'm creating ads. I work with budgets as low as $5 a day, and I manage more than 5-6 millions per month based on ad spend. So I've been working with all these different type of clients, and every time the issue is the same from my client side. Tufan, I know that when you look at Ads Manager, you understand the data, but I don't understand, they tell me. So basically, the Ads Managers are really designed for people like me, advertisers, analytical people as well. So when you're not really from the digital marketing world, when you go to Facebook Ads Manager or Google Ads Editor, it is kind of like extremely hard and depending on what you think, it's also very ugly. So and they don't
Mhm.
really show you your data in a very visual way. Like
Agreed.
you can't clearly see which gender performs the best for you, or which age range performs the best for you. I
Yeah,
know things
that's
are getting
correct.
harder these days because of the privacy, but even when things were easier based on privacy, the data visualization of these platforms were really bad, and they're still bad.
Mhm.
And that's why we wanted to bring this feature, so that you can see all your best creatives in one place in your Facebook or Google ad accounts. And this way you can actually understand that, okay, let's say that on this one I got 31 key impressions, 1.7 click-through rate, and I can see that like this got a lot of impressions with a good rate, and it seems like compared to the others, more or less it's the same, but I have this Google free ad account badge on top. So it seems like that performs for me. So what I
Mhm.
can do is that from that learning, I can go to the creative projects and I can create a new project
Mhm.
and using that badge again. So
Mhm.
as you can see, creative insights is something that we already use to bring you better results,
Mhm.
bring you more personalized scoring. But in the meantime, you can come here and you can actually learn. If you're a marketing agent or a professional, you can even take a screenshot of this page to give a sexy report to your clients. But this is just the
Mhm.
way that we feel, is that if we were still, if we were using this data, we wanted to also bring you in a very nice way. So creative insights also include in every package. All you need to do is to go to your brand, and if you haven't done it yet, you can click on edit and you can basically connect your ad accounts to your brands. And when you do that, we are going to match that ad account with that brand, and you can actually see your creative insights. It may take 30 seconds to 1 minute, depending on how many ads you have, because we are going to process everything. If you have dynamic creative ads, we are going to do breakdown, understanding best creatives, aggregate the data, and then bring it to you. So give us up to 1 minute, but it's going to appear here.
Wow.
Last minute
One
of
minute.
the rest of the pages, platform integrations based to Facebook and Google, so that we can bring your ad account. Soon we are bringing Google Analytics Ad Unit, which is another tool that we are bringing a new version of it. It's going to be super beautiful. Then we have Zapier, and when we bring Zapier, Ad Creative AI, limits are going to be your imagination. You can pretty much.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Zapier. Um, Maybe one day I'll go over Zapier. It's not AI technology or anything, and yet it connects. It's kind of like it zaps one system to another system. It connects. How do I explain Zapier? I don't know. Like, let's just say your target is somewhere on they find you on LinkedIn or whatever, and somehow the Zapier is connected to LinkedIn, and then that LinkedIn is, and the Zapier is also connected to, let's say you have a customer relationship management system, and let's say you're using Infusionsoft. Now it's called Keep. Anyway, your potential client on LinkedIn finds you some kind of way, and then that information gets zapped into your Infusionsoft. Like, all of a sudden, you have the client's email, you have the client's contact information in your email, like in your email. Like, you're creating an email list. So Zapier is really cool, and yeah, I know I'm probably not explaining it the best way, and yet I just want to throw it out there. That is something to look at. You can look it up yourself. Zapier. Yeah, but like he's saying, the fact that they're going to be eventually integrated with Zapier, I mean, it's just huge, because Zapier by itself, the ability to zap information from one side of the internet to another, information that you need, the ability for it to uh, put your potential clients within your email list. I mean, and then this software working with it is just like you're marketing on steroids, essentially. This is digital marketing on steroids. This particular AdCreative.ai technology.
Do anything. You can use spreadsheets to generate creatives. Your client can send you an email where it's automatically going to generate the creatives. The limits are basically your imagination. And
Client is going to send you an email where it would automatically generate the creatives. Oh my lord. That's crazy because it's picking up information from your clients and generating marketing based upon that, which is so critical because it's really like getting into your client's head. It's crazy. Mm.
And then if you know any product that if at Creative AI was if at Creative AI was integrated, it would bring amazing value to you, to them, and to us, please give us that recommendation. We are eager to work with other startups. We want to bring people value. We want to make sure that your ads perform better, you get better sales, more sales, and better conversions, basically. So let's go to the last one or two things. Settings page. We have a promo code area. We have white label coming soon. You'll be able to but make it Creative AI look like yours. So you can change the logo of it Creative AI, put your own logo. You can
The fact that you would be able to white label, this is smart. This is smart. When you have a good product that you know is the bomb, that you can, easily package. So this is already packaged in such a way you can white label it. Could white label that thing, and the fact that he's offering white labeling is huge because then you could essentially say that this is what I'm a marketer, let's say for example, and this is what my business, this is how I use AI. This is the AI technology that I offer within my business. But you're not saying that it's AdCreative.ai. You have your own brand on it, and that's what he means by white labeling. White labeling is when you have your own brand on the label. It's white labeled. So essentially, it comes with a white label. It's blank. It's blank until you add your stuff, but you're using their stuff. You understand? Mm-hmm.
can change the URL. You can even change the colors so that it Creative AI truly looks like it belongs to you. This is a feature that is really requested by a lot of enterprise clients and also marketing agencies that wants to basically sell it Creative AI to their clients, which is completely okay for it. We want to bring value to people. And if you believe that if you change the branding for your marketing agency and then you can sell that to the clients to get more value out of it, you're welcome to do so. That's why we're bringing white label. Dark mode is going to be very here super soon as well. Then you can change your information here. And again, one of my favorite features that if you have some co-founders or if your employees, team members, someone in your team, you can invite them to collaborate with you on AdCreative AI. And you can even invite your team admins or team leaders to be an admin. Admin is basically can do anything that the main account can do other than canceling the account. And you can basically collaborate with your team easily.
Because if you have an assistant, the assistant can essentially be doing a lot of this stuff and be contributing and adding their 2 cents and 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents, 100 cents. My assistant is amazing. She has 1,000,000 cents.
This way, while you're generating one creative for one of your clients, another team member generate for another client, or if you're one brand, if you're one brand on it Creative AI, while you're generating one project about, let's say, upcoming Christmas, another person can do Black Friday, etc. At the same time, and you would be all using the main account's credits.
Wow.
So you wouldn't be charged extra. And we have free users included pretty much in every.
So yeah, even though they have some things that they offer on their platform, AdCreative AI, that are free, you will essentially have to pay for other aspects of their services, okay, which makes sense. And yet, if you click the link below, you'll have access to a page, and that will give you at least an opportunity to try the software out for free so that you can see how you like it. And then you may want to buy it and move forward. And I'm going to leave my link below so that you can do that and check it out for yourself, see how you feel about it.
Package we have, and admin uses just at this point of the day, it's around $10 per admin, and you can write to support if you need more of that. And then you can see your billing part, upcoming paid invoices, and you can change your billing information. You can cancel your subscription, but before you cancel your subscription, I definitely recommend you to write to support. Tell us why you're canceling. Hey, Tufan, we are canceling because we didn't like that, or this doesn't work for us. see if we can fix it for you. Most probably we can. We're very flexible. We try everything we can to help our users. And in the meantime, if you say that I created amazing things, but something happened, there's a downturn, so I cannot keep paying to Creative AI, you can go to standby mode. Standby mode is just going to be $5 a month, so that we can keep all your images, all your creatives, all your projects within our servers, and that's just going to pretty much be covering the cost for us.
Nice.
So that's going to be it. That's going to be the all about it Creative AI.
Wait, hold on. Well, we'll just leave it at that. You know what? Let me go back here and then let me. Wasn't that amazing? I mean, my contacts are dry, you guys, but that was absolutely amazing. Okay. I mean, so much information in that video. And that's why I played it for you, because I'm like, you know what? It's very thorough. And again, I think this is the creator of this software, which is probably why this video is so thorough. I wanted to make sure that I highlighted this software because I think it's fantastic. I think it is cutting edge big time. So again, this is AdCreative.ai. I'm going to leave the link below so that you can test out this software for yourself. And I'm looking at the software. I'm looking at another page and now I'm on the screen. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was super long, and yet I wanted to make sure that I went over this because this is important. And hey, why not try something new? Okay, why not learn something new? Okay, you're a marketer, you're a content creator, you're a digital or graphic designer, or you use whatever, you're a business owner. So many things, so many ways you can be. You're an artist. Mid Journey was the other software or AI software that we were reviewing. So make sure you check out that video. In that video, I actually showed you how I created a. Let's show you how I created a music video using Mid Journey. Or did I show you how? No, I haven't shown. I don't think I've shown you how I've created a music video. I think I have shown you how I created an album cover using Mid Journey. So, but then again, I could have added extra stuff in there, child. No, look at the video. I love you all. Until next time, stay creative. Don't be fearful of new technology. Find a way to make it work for you, just like you do with everything else. All right, guys. Bye. Click the link. Click the link. Test out this software again for the last time. I just want to make sure this is AdCreative AI. All right. Signing out. Bye.